And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many quarters can make that stop.
Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up third.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for an Eagles.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Juke the defender. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Hey, come on. 60 boxes, 60 boxes. Here's the look.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. They'll cobble together a yard there. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Buying some time left. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun now for Milrow. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. And the man is there to knock that away.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there falls incomplete.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Walker on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And the floater falls to the deck. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. From the gun, Milrow escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep. It is caught at the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Milrow with it on first. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Quick throw right side. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks start to fight back with their first points of this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Seahawks 6. Jason Myers.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
The 25-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. They're down to their this half.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Milrow from the gun. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Milrow looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
15 yards on the play. That's good.
Back to throw, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. And again, here's Hurts. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 4th down, Hurts. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Second and 10. No room to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Maybe, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's good.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. That is Nick Emanwari. Somewhat surprising interception there, Brock. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case, but not against a defense like this, and not a defense that has the awareness of what they're trying to do.
Check match, check match.
First down throw here from Milrow. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. They get there to take him down right around the 41. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he finally steps out, but it seems the damage has been done. That's down inside the enemy 40.
Everyone spends time in that locker room, Kate. Offensively, defensively, rewriting your scripts, putting your adjustments and plans together for the second half. Special teams, guys, well, that's exactly how they wanted to start this second half, with an explosion, setting their offense up for success.
And he will be stopped now, but lots to like about that effort.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. From the red zone now. Rolling out to his left. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack kickoff.
Kickoff for Seattle.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. John Dotson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. No one around. He's got space. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Motion man right is Smith. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on
Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, Mark.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Return coming from the 6.
the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Pistol now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on.
Now an inside give to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
This is Walker on 2nd. Across midfield at the 45. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And they'll continue adding to their lead. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Jason Myers to kick
Here's
off
Myers
for
now to
Seattle.
handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why